I did 20 years in the Navy, and 99% of that with the SEAL teams. You know, rewind all the way back to coming from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I was an absolute handful, and my better half, who's here with me, she got to hear a good bit about, well, small bits of that. Is a lot of people here. She met my buddy Brandon yesterday too. They hear these just sound outlandish stories of the stuff that I did growing up, and they think it's a lie. And we were just the most wild group of kids. All we did, they thought we were a gang in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It was just the wrestling team. And all we did, we just go out, and our 103-pounder and our 119-pounder would go start fights, and then we would just go absolutely finish them. And that was just kind of the nuts and bolts of everything that we did, running away, being gone, whatever. And that's just...
What city did you grow up in?
Euless.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you already have some Samoan buddies, huh?
Right? Yeah, man. I was telling about my buddy. We were walking through the airport yesterday. We called my buddy Big Willie Styles. I lost contact with him in high school. His beard was whiter than mine in high school, and he was like 14 feet tall. And I got this small guy syndrome where I was an outside linebacker in Texas and a fullback, and I was 125 pounds. So I would run into these brick walls, and I'm like, what? Why am I doing this? And then I just took to wrestling. I was super talented there, and I was like, all right, these guys are my size. This is where I'm. This is where I'm going to put my money.
I can hang here.
That's awesome, man.
So when I was a kid, just absolute hellion. Just everything I did. I was born a day after my dad's 60th birthday, who was World War II NCDU, which was, you know, the grandfather to what we became as SEALs. So there was, in World War II, there was, we were talking about it before the podcast, an array of special forces groups put together. His was called the 1st Naval Amphibious, which was all kind of a conglomerate of all of that stuff. So came from that. So SEAL, then he was a famous detective in New York City. Wow. So I was born after his 60th birthday. My life was kind of pointed in that direction of being a team guy. I did not want any part of it. I wanted to go wrestle in college, but I was just such a piece of work that didn't happen.
Wasn't on the horizon.
No. So in, was it 2003-ish, just before, right as I was graduating, my dad, he ended up passing away when I was 18.